No, Shalom Aleichem, and Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. We're in the midst of the wedding and the Sheva Brachos of the Frierdiker Rebbe, Rabbi Yosef Yitzchak Schneerson, on the 13th of Elul, and the wedding of the Rebbe Rashab, the Rabbi Yosef Yitzchak Schneerson's father, on the 11th of Elul. Obviously, different years apart, and also coming, we have the 15th of Elul, which is Tuesday night, the founding of the Yeshiva Tomchei Tmimim, the famous yeshiva of Chabad Lubavitch, founded by the Rebbe Rashab, Rab Shalom Dovber of Lubavitch, and put at the helm of and the leadership of the yeshiva, the Menayel Bepeil, was the Frierdiker Rebbe, Rabbi Yosef Yitzchak, the Rebbe Rayatz, and last but not least, at the end of the week, Friday night, Shabbos, we have Chai Elul, the famous birthday of the Shnei HaMe'eres HaGedolim, the two great luminaries, Rabbi Yisrael Baal Shem Tov HaKodesh, the founder of the general Hasidic movement, and the birthday of the Alter Rebbe of Shner Zalman of Liadi, the founder of the Chabad Lubavitch Hasidic movement. And with all the great things that are occurring, we mentioned earlier also the Yom Hilula, the day of the passing of the Ben Ish Chai, Rabbi Yosef from Iraq, that later came to Eretz Yisrael, who had he had a great revelation from Benayahu ben Yehoyada, here, that's buried right next to Tzfat in Biria, and he was told that he had engarmed within him the soul of this great tzaddik Benayahu ben Yehoyada. His compilations of the Ben Ish Chai were later hinted to by the names that he gave them to in honor of the Benayahu ben Yehoyada. We're in the Dvar Malchus, and in this week, we began a week or two ago the parsha of Vayikra, and in the parsha of Vayikra, Tafshin Nun Aleph, 1991, we're holding in the hard copy on page 6, Ois Hey, letter Hey, and in the PDF file that was sent out by mail, we're on page 6 as well. And the Rebbe says as follows: V'yesh levar zeh befrotius yoser. This that we mentioned above, in regard to the miraculous period and the miraculous feats in this period, all having to do with the month of Nisan, the Hebrew month of Nisan that comes from the root word nes, which is miracle. In more detail, al pi hadiuk b'loshon maimer Rabbeinu Zal, according to the detailed concept that our rabbis of blessed memory mentioned in the phrase "She'achodesh hazeh lochem," that this month is unto you. Hashem says, or Hashem tells Moshe Rabbeinu to tell us, the Jewish nation. He mitzvah rishona shenitztavu ba'Yisrael, is the first commandment that the Jewish nation was commanded with. Mitzvah daika, and we're specifically talking about a commandment, mitzvah, v'loi Torah, and we're not talking about Torah as it can be also observed and fulfilled through study alone. Yadua hachiluk ben Torah lemitzvah, the differentiation between Torah, the study of the Torah, and mitzvah, a commandment, is known, the Rebbe says, that for Torah is above the world, above the mundane creation. We know that on the other hand, mitzvah, commandment, what is its concept? The commandment to the human being, to the Jew, how to behave in the mundane world, in order that there shall be the fusion, the connection. Mitzvah miloshon tzavta. Mitzvah comes from the word tzavta, which is togetherness, and De ha'adam ve'ha'olam, of the human being and the world, im HaKadosh Baruch Hu, with the Holy One, blessed be He. And from this it's understood in regard to the words of the Torah. This month is unto you mitzvah rishona. It is the first commandment. Shakavona ban hoga nisis. That the intention of the Torah is that we're talking about hanhoga, a manner of leadership, nisis, in a manner of miracles. That in the service of the month of Nisan, that in regard to this we see, as we mentioned earlier in our study, there is the chazaka, the repetition 3 times of this concept. We see that it's expressed through the fact that we take out 3 Torah scrolls b'Shabbos Reish Chodesh Nisan on the Shabbos. That Rosh Chodesh, if Rosh Chodesh Nisan, as it was then in Tafshin Nun Aleph, when Rosh Chodesh Nisan falls on a Shabbos, we take out 3 Torah scrolls from the Holy Ark. This is not only in regard to the service that is concerned that concerns the concepts that are above the mundane world, like the study of Torah, that is above the world. For we see that the concept of Torah is on a revealed basis. When is it stressed? On Simchas Torah. The joy is even more than when Rosh Chodesh, the beginning Rosh Chodesh of the month of Nisan falls on a Shabbos. Ki'im shehanhoga nisis, but that we must know that the hanhoga, the leadership, the behavior of the world, of the human being, is on a miraculous level. This is drawn down and it penetrates also the service of the human being in the worldly matters. In actuality, in action. As it is stressed in this, that this month is unto you, is the first mitzvah. It's not the first Torah. It's the first mitzvah that the Jewish nation was commanded with. In other words, this is not a concept of Torah that is above the world, but it is specifically a mitzvah, a commandment, which is an actual action that concerns the mundane factors of the world. But we see that the service, as far as Maisa B'Peil, as far as action is concerned, in concerning the matters of the creation of the world, Einal Derech HaRogil, is not in the usual or the regular manner, like in the channels of nature, but it is in a manner, like we said before, that the behavior and the leadership here in this world is on a level of miracles. Ba'ifin shel haroma, in a manner that it is in a manner of being upraised. Gam miloshen haroma, nes miloshen haroma. For we see that the word nes also has a connotation to bringing, to raising up. L'mayla mitive uregilusei, and this connotates the concept of the human being going up beyond his nature or her nature and that which they are used to on their regular basis, going beyond that which is their regular level of service. The inyan zeu bad goshe yesera b'Shabbos Rosh Chodesh Nisan, and this concept is even more stressed On the Rosh Chodesh of Nisan that falls on a Shabbos, the Shnas Ar'enu Niflois, in the year of Ar'enu Niflois, the year of Tafshin Nun Aleph, 1991. And this is in addition to the year of miracles. That was the acronym of the previous year, Tafshin Nun, which came before this year of our Enoniflois. I will show them wonders. For during this year, I will show them wonders. The normal order of Tmidim Kesidram, that which is parallel to the daily sacrifices that were brought in the Beis Hamikdash, in the temple, hu be'ofen shel niflois, is in a manner of wonders. Shelamayla minisim stam, which the Rebbe comes and tells us is above regular miracles. Umizeh muvan, and from this is understood Shabbos Rosh Chodesh Nisan, that on the Shabbos of that Rosh Chodesh Nisan falls on, Yeshnan esinas koach, there is an empowerment, ube'efen shel chazaka, and in a manner of the repetition 3 times with this continuity, which gives it its strength. Al yedei haitzas shleisha sifrei Torah, through the fact that we take out from the Holy Ark 3 Torah scrolls. La'aveda be'efen shel anhoga nisis na'les yeser, in regard to our service here in this mundane world, in a manner that we do it, like we said before, in a manner of very high miracles, and even more higher than before. And to the extent that we come to the ascent, which is with no comparison, gam biyachas la'anhoga nisis, the Chodesh Nisan b'chol hashonim, also in comparison to our behavior, in our miraculous behavior in the month of Nisan, all the previous years that came before this year, the Rebbe says, the year of our Eno Niflois, I will show them wonders. And with this, we will come to the culmination of our ois today. Yechi Adonenu Moreinu v'Rabbeinu HaMelech HaMoshiach Leilam Voed. And the main thing is that we should have the true and the complete Geula, redemption, with the Rebbe Shlitah Melech HaMoshiach on a good and revealed basis. Teichef miyad mamish, mamish, mamish. Yechi Adonenu Moreinu v'Rabbeinu HaMelech HaMoshiach Chai v'Kayom Le'olam Voed. Amen.